Hello, my name is Amanda, and I would like to tell you about something stupid in my life. It's the kind of stupid you don't just shake off with a laugh and a whoops. It's the kind of stupid that digs its claws in deep and leaves scars. You know, the kind of mistake that makes you lose everything good, all because you thought you deserved to live like someone else for a while. It all started with a letter. A letter? I mean, who even gets those anymore, right? But there it was, thick and yellowish, with my name scrawled across the front in shaky handwriting I didn't recognize. Inside, I found out that I had inherited a lot of money from some relative I'd never even heard of. Apparently, I had some great uncle twice removed who died without a family, and I was the lucky winner of his life's savings. I don't know how much he hated his life or why he didn't have closer relatives, but the amount was staggering. You'd think finding out you're suddenly rich, you'd scream or faint or something. But I just sat there staring at that letter, thinking how this could change everything. I had a good job, sure, but I hated every second of it. Corporate prison, you know the type. I had a boyfriend, if you could call a man who barely looked up from his phone a boyfriend, and 2 kids, God bless their messy, screaming hearts. I loved them, but I was tired. So tired. And just like that, I decided I didn't want to be me anymore. I didn't want to be Amanda the responsible mom or Amanda the steady employee. I wanted to be free, reckless. I wanted to be one of those women you see on Instagram. You know, always on a beach with a fruity drink in one hand and nothing but bliss in her eyes. You get the picture. So what did I do? I quit my job. No 2 weeks' notice. No polite exit. Just an email that said, "I'm done." Then I left my boyfriend, which, to be fair, wasn't as hard as you'd think. The man didn't even argue, just shrugged and said, "Okay." I kissed the kids goodbye, said something ridiculous like, "Mommy's going to find herself." Can you imagine? Find herself. I went to Europe first. I mean, that's what rich people do, right? They travel. I bounced from Paris to Rome, then to Bali. Because why not? Every day felt like a new high. I posted pictures, got hundreds of likes. I was finally living, finally having fun. But what no one tells you is that fun, the kind that leaves your kids behind and your soul ignored, comes with a cost. Months went by. I blew through that inheritance like it was Monopoly money. The flights, the shopping sprees, the endless parties with people whose names I barely remembered. It all piled up. Slowly, I realized I didn't even know who I was anymore. But by then, it was too late. The high was gone, and all that was left was a deep, gnawing emptiness. When the money started running out, reality hit me like a train. I tried to go back, tried to reconnect with my family. But when I called, they didn't pick up. When I showed up, my ex told me the kids didn't ask about me anymore. He didn't say it to be cruel. He just said it like it was fact, like I was some distant memory, a passing face in their childhood that didn't quite stick. And you know what? I don't blame them. I abandoned them. For what? For Aunt Freedom, for Instagram photos and strangers at bars? The worst part, the absolute gut-wrenching part, is that I can't even ask for forgiveness. I don't deserve it. Not from my kids, not from my family, not from anyone. Now I live alone in a small apartment, working a job that barely pays the rent. Every night, I sit there, scrolling through old pictures of my kids on my phone, pictures from before I left when I was still Mom. And I wonder if they'll ever let me be that again. But I know the answer. I gave it all up for a fantasy, for a fleeting idea of what happiness was supposed to look like. And in the end, I'm just left with silence. So yeah, that's my story. That's my big, stupid mistake. Some people get second chances. Me? I guess I'll just have to live with the first one.